Hello, you racist, sexist, misogynistic motherfuckers. You know, despite my lovely posh voice, I am a pure reprobate, a fucking filthmonger, and I love bad things, and bad boys, you feel me? Take these 5 games for example. They are objectively awful, right? They're just garbage. Critics and gamers mostly agree about how bad they are, but for some sadistic reason, I enjoy them. So here we go with the top 5 bad games that I enjoy. Number 5. No Man's Sky. Now, I know people are very divided on this game, but most people agree that it's a far cry
Fuck off, Ubisoft!
From the game that Sean Murray promised back in 2015. Where are the battles, the factions, the big fuck off sandworms? They were lies, weren't they, Sean? The giant fuck off sandworms were never real, were they? But despite all this nonsense that went on with this extremely hyped game, I enjoyed it for what it was. Sure, it was a bit boring after a few hours, and the initial buzz of exploring these planets and their weird creatures, they looked like testicles, was enough for me not to outwardly hate it like many others. Number 4. Dead Island Riptide. As I have mentioned in other videos, which you should totes check out by the way, and when I said totes just now, I said it with a Z, because I am cool and /or hip. I love Dead Island. It makes my blood-soaked black soul very happy. So obviously I love the sequel, because it's basically the exact same. I honestly don't see it as a sequel, more of additional content for the first game. I see Dying Light as more of a sequel to this bloody great franchise. Do you get it? Bloody? Because there's a lot of blood in the game. Ha! Fuck me, I'm hilarious. But despite its lack of additional content compared to the first Dead Island, Riptide is still fairly decent. It's more of the same, which is always good in my book. Number 3. The Simpsons Skateboarding. Now, I am a man that does love me some Simpsons. I watched it religiously as a kid, and I'm not that much different as a 22-year-old man. Oh god. 22. Basically nearly dead. So many lives lost in an instant. Sorry, but yes, I love me some Simpsons. And the games I had as a kid of The Simpsons were beloved by all. Hit and Run was obviously a masterpiece that scholars still discuss the cultural importance of. Road Rage was just about perfect, and Simpsons Skateboarding was really not liked. But I loved it. Maybe I was biased because of my love for The Simpsons and my love for skateboarding games in general. Because back in the day, boys, I was a radical dude. And yes, that is actually me. Look, I mean, that's just child cruelty, isn't it? A teacher took a photo of me like that. I mean, that's just cruel, isn't it? Looking back and replaying it for this video, I can understand the hate. Mainly because of the controls. Amazingly awful. But it'll always have a place in my heart. Number 2. Far Cry Primal. I'm sorry about yelling at you, Ubisoft. I didn't mean it. I love the Far Cry series. All of them. Even this stone-aged black sheep of the title. Despite it being one of the best looking games I've ever played, and one of the most adorable, look how happy that badger is. It's the outcast of the series. And I don't understand why. It's commonly referred to as the worst Far Cry game, but it's my personal favourite, and I have impeccable tastes in games and clothes as well. Seriously. Look at the fucking state of me. People say it's lack of variety in weapons, which I can understand. However, instead of guns, you have a mother-fucking saber-toothed tiger to use instead. I think that's slightly better than a Desert Eagle. And numero uno. Hatred. Yeah. That's right, I'm edgy, angsty. Where's my f***ing Wall Street Journal article? Why isn't J.K. Rowling tweeting about me being a fascist? Huh? Honestly, I quite enjoyed Hatred. I mean, I didn't play it religiously or anything, but I thought it was alright. I really liked the stylized graphics and the fucking blood. And all the controversy surrounding it was all for nothing, I thought. The dialogue isn't exactly Oscar-worthy, and it really takes you out of the admittedly cool setting and vibe it sets off. Slight downside though, it is a game a school shooter would play. So that's probably not a good thing. And that's it for my list. Let me know what bad games you enjoy in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you soon.